I was brushing my daughter's hair when I heard my mother's voice whisper through the walls. The problem is, my mother has been dead for 7 years. Don't trust the one who smiles at you, the voice said, soft, trembling, like a warning carried through cold air. I froze. The comb slipped from my hand and hit the wooden floor. My daughter looked up at me with innocent eyes. Mom, why are you shaking? How could I tell her that the voice I had spent years longing to hear, the voice I prayed for at night, had just returned, not with love, but with a warning. And worse, I already knew exactly who she was talking about. My name is Elena Brooks, a 43-year-old mother of one, living in a quiet Georgia neighborhood where every house looks calm from the outside, but carries its own storm inside. After my mother died, it felt like the world tilted. I lost my job, my marriage collapsed, and life became a long road of empty mornings. So when Angela, my new neighbor, stepped into my life, she felt like sunlight. She brought me groceries when I was broke. She watched my daughter when I worked late. She spoke to me with warmth, the kind people show when they want to be part of your life. But something about her felt too perfect, too sweet, too present, too eager. Sometimes I would wake up at night and feel like someone was standing near my door. Sometimes I would catch her looking at my daughter longer than she should. But every time I tried to push that feeling away, she would appear with that bright smile and say, "You know I'm here to help you, right?" And slowly, she became the person I trusted more than anyone. Until the night, my dead mother whispered a warning. The next morning, I pretended like nothing happened. I got my daughter ready for school and told myself the whisper was a memory, not a haunting. But when I reached for my keys, they weren't where I left them. My purse was open, my drawer was slightly ajar, and the back door latch, the latch I always lock, was hanging loose. Someone had been inside my home. Yet nothing was missing, just rearranged, touched, observed. My skin crawled. I called the only person I thought could help me, Angela. She arrived within minutes, as if she had been waiting. When she stepped inside, her eyes scanned my living room like she already knew what she would find. Then she placed a comforting hand on my shoulder. Angela, you should let me hold a spare key for emergencies, just in case this happens again. There it was again, that smile, sweet, reassuring, and suddenly terrifying. My mother's whisper echoed in my mind. Don't trust the one who smiles at you. That night, the whisper came again, this time clearer. Protect your daughter. I woke up gasping. My daughter was asleep beside me, breathing softly. But the hallway light was on, and footsteps, slow, heavy, moved toward the kitchen. I grabbed a knife and stepped outside my room. The house was silent, empty. But the back door, the same one with the loose latch, was open an inch. Cold night air seeped in. Someone had been inside again, and each time they were growing bolder. The next morning, as I walked my daughter outside, Angela rushed over with a nervous expression. "Elena, you look pale. Did something happen?" I hesitated. Should I tell her? Should I trust her? Her eyes softened. She held my hand. "You know you can tell me anything." I felt tears burn my eyes. Someone was in my house again. She gasped dramatically, too dramatically. "Elena, this neighborhood isn't as safe as it looks." Then she leaned closer, lowering her voice. "You should consider letting me take care of your daughter after school. She shouldn't be alone. Not with a break-in." A chill ran down my spine. She was pushing too hard, too fast, almost as if this entire situation benefited her. That evening, I decided to check the security cameras I installed months ago. I had forgotten about them. My hands trembled as I clicked the oldest recording from the past week. And there she was, Angela, unlocking my door with a key, walking inside calmly, touching my daughter's toys, standing in my bedroom doorway, watching me sleep. I covered my mouth to stop myself from screaming. The woman I trusted, the woman who tried to replace my mother's protection, the woman who smiled at me every day, had been entering my home at night. I confronted her the next morning. She didn't deny it. Her face instantly changed. Not apologetic, not nervous, cold, flat. "You're too emotional, Elena. I was just making sure you were safe." "By watching me sleep?" She shrugged. "You needed someone to handle things. You're not strong enough alone." The words sliced me open. "I'm taking my daughter," I said, stepping back. Angela tilted her head like she was studying me. "You know, I could be a better mother to her." That was it. I slammed my door shut and called the police. But Angela was gone before they arrived, disappearing like smoke. That night, I slept with every door locked, every window sealed. But at 3 a.m., I woke to the softest sound, a whisper. My mother again. "Elena, she's not coming back. You're safe now." I burst into tears because her voice wasn't coming through the walls this time. It was inside me. It always had been. A mother's warning, a daughter's intuition, a love that doesn't die with the body. My mother saved us, one last time. Looking back now, I understand something I didn't realize when I was drowning in loneliness. Not everyone who enters your life during your weakest moments is there to save you. Some are there to occupy the empty space you leave unguarded. And sometimes the warnings we receive, the gut feelings, the strange dreams, the whispers of memory, aren't supernatural at all. They're the voices of the people who loved us before, still guiding us through the dark. My mother may be gone, but her love, her protection, her voice inside me, that will never leave. And now, I listen to it. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support really helps our channel grow.